I'm Irish, I'm not British, so I don't have a vested interest, and I am a European, and I am in favour of Britain staying in Europe, so I was disappointed they left, and I'm also in favour of Europe reforming itself and becoming less bureaucratic and more pro-consumer. But next week, Theresa May, the British Prime Minister, will trigger Article 50. Then we start the ugliest divorce the world has ever seen between Britain and Europe. This divorce officially starts in April, and it's supposed to take 2 years. I think everybody agrees it's going to take more than 2 years to complete this divorce. And a major question for our industry is what's going to happen with open skies. At the moment, you have all of the British politicians saying, no, it's inconceivable that the UK and Europe would have any restrictions on flying. But you have Brussels saying, well, let's see about that. And I think at the moment we don't know. And we're not 2 years away from needing to know. We're 1 year away from needing to know what happens with open skies. Open skies allows every EU member state to fly within the EU, and everyone joins the Schengen queue and there are no restrictions. If the UK leaves the EU, if they leave the European Court of Justice, they will not be part of open skies. So Europe needs to find a solution, and this will be part of the negotiation between the UK and Europe, part of this divorce negotiation. We don't know what's going to happen yet, and all airlines will be encouraging the British government to move a bit faster and come up with an alternative, because this does need to be a new solution so that Europeans and Britons can keep flying between the UK and the rest of Europe. But there's no certainty. I think this is going to be an ugly divorce. I think Europe is going to make it very difficult for Britain to leave. And let's see what happens. But we, in this coming year, have reduced our growth in the UK to 6%, having grown in the UK previously by 12 and 10%. So all airlines are reducing their growth rates in the UK while you have this uncertainty around Brexit and what's going to happen with open skies in the future.